So once again, good morning. Today we are just going to be doing top-down analysis, and if there is any trade opportunity for those of us that have live accounts, we can take trades together. All right. So like I said, if there is any question, drop it in the comment box. I will always check it time without numbers to see if there is any question or comment from any of you. Okay. And again, if you have a particular pair in mind you want us to like look into, also feel free to drop it in the comment box. So let's just start by doing analysis. I think yes, there's an analysis I did on one pair. I've been awake for I think I'm always waking up very very early. I think as early as 3 a.m. or thereabouts, I'm always awake. So I was looking at the chart. I think I dropped a setup in the VIP group at by 6. It was around 6, I can't recall, on V50. Let's check it out. That is V50 1S. Was it V50? No, V25 1S. So that we'll see it's the same strategy, the same analysis all the time. That's why I keep encouraging you that when you have anything that I thought that is working for you, you just have to stick to it. But when you know that what you have is not working, then you have to learn the one that is working. That's just it. So basically, we have V25 index. If you look at this pair has been buying for a very long time. I don't know, for a couple of days. We have this huge pump from here all the way to this level, and the market was kind of exhibiting some sort of consolidation. This is a 24-hour time frame. Anything you do first when you open your chart, today is Monday. Sorry guys, I need to admit this person that is coming in now. So as I was saying, all right, thank you very much. Just mute your mic. If you have any question or comment, you can drop it in the comment box as we make progress in this live class. All right. So I was actually explaining, or we're doing a top-down analysis rather on V25 1X. So we said we are looking at the 24-hour time frame, and we have this huge pump all the way from here. Then within this region, the market is exhibiting some sort of consolidation. So what do we want to do? We say price has been having some character around here that needs to, be studied. So if you look at here, price gave us a new high by breaking this structure to the upside. Then there was an attempt here. So there was an attempt here that's I will not consider this as a break. I'll definitely consider it as a sweep. This was a sweep because candle did not close above it with a body, and this is the daily time frame. So there was an attempt here to sweep this high, which will be considered as liquidity sweep. And then what happened again is that we have a break of this low with a body. So that means that price is showing us a bearish character, because this is what we call a change of character in the market. This is what we call a change of character, right? So once we go to the 4-hour to see the kind of information that we are having on the 4-hour as well, we can see that market is giving us, after this high was created, market has been creating bearish structure by breaking structure to the downside here. We have another break here. So we have a bias that yes, there is a possibility that this market want to continue selling to the downside. All right. Now let's go to the 1-hour to see the kind of structure that we are having as well. If there is a place where price is actually sweeping liquidity or thereabout, and of course there is. When you look at this zone right here, if I go to 15 minutes, you will notice that there is a sweep of liquidity around here, and price is currently selling off from this particular zone. I can even consider this high here to be a liquidity as well that price decided to take out. So let's go to the 15 minutes to have a broader view of what price is doing. So on the 15 minutes, you can clearly see that there was a high here that was swept by this. This is the high. Price took it out, and market is selling off from this level. This is a supply zone. See that market is actually selling off from there. So since price has taken out this liquidity, how am I sure that is a liquidity? When this zone was created, there was a break that happens here, right? Price broke below it, and it was a result of this. So price is using this as a liquidity, and then when this liquidity was taken out and we are having a reactions from this supply level, I knew that price is definitely supposed to sell to the downside. But then I missed this entry here. I did not enter from here, but I was looking out for a re-entry. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. So we are doing a top-down analysis on V251X. So like I said, I was not able to catch this entry here, but then since I already knew where price is coming from, that price has taken out a liquidity and reacted supply level, and the fact that we have a confluence of the higher time frame telling us that there is a bearish change of character. I'm sorry guys, this is why I wanted us to wait a bit more so that others will join, but nevertheless, it is what it is. I'll just have to let them in so that we can continue. So bear with me. Let me admit the people that are trying to join the meeting. Then the 4 hour of VIC10 is bearish, the daily is bearish, they're in alignment. Since they're in agreement, I have no reason why I should look out for a buy. I have to look out for what the 4 hour and the daily is saying. Since they are both bearish, I have to look out for the bearish setup on the lower time frame. Most of the time I use 15 minutes for my entry. Then I'll look out for a previous high that was taken, which is this. Then we have a break of structure. Price made a retracement to create a liquidity, and I am expecting that price will take that liquidity out and give me a good reactions from here. If I have good reactions from here, then no doubt we'll have a trade setup to take. So this is a first POI. You can actually take screenshots if you are interested in monitoring any of the analysis that we'll be doing today. You can take screenshot of this and then mark it out. Another key level that we'll be interested in is here. I'll be interested in this zone here. So I've been saying that I don't have a POI if I cannot spot my liquidity. So this is my liquidity. And this were a previous high here that was taken out. So you really need to spend time on the chart to train your eye to actually have a way of being in harmony with your strategy. Once you are in sync with it, once you can synchronize with what you are looking for, what you are looking for is also looking for you. It's just you be able to identify it when you see what you are actually looking for. So that is that about V10. Let's go to which one? Okay, we've looked at V251S. So let's look at V25 itself. So this V25 index, I think there is a setup I missed. I missed a lot of setup yesterday. Sorry. Yesterday was Sunday. After Sunday service, a friend of mine came around to spend some time with me, so I have to give him the attention that he deserves, because it's good when somebody remember you and said, oh, I decided to come and check up. It's a lot. So I was not really monitoring some of the trade I'm supposed to take. But I took one yesterday. Was it on V250? I think it's on V250. We'll see to it, sure. So V25 currently, you guys remember what happened to us in the last class? We are expecting a buy around this zone. I think we have a POI around here, but then price took us out and this buy happened straight to our TP. So it's some of those crazy things that happen in the market. But nevertheless, okay, I think it was somewhere around here. It was somewhere around here we were expecting that buy. But then, yes, this week was part of the thing that took us out before this straight started pushing to the upside. So what do we actually see on V25 index? What can we say about it? For me, I noticed that this market has been very, very bullish around here, having multiple break of structure to the upside. But then we have a change of character. If you go to the 4 hour, it will be clearer. Let's see. Oh yeah. So we had a change of character around here, and change of character simply means when price in a bullish market, price created a higher low and gave us a new higher high, and we expect a retracement for a continuation, but then price decided to take out the last higher low that was created. That is the phenomenon described as what? A change of character. So, and then price has broke a lot of structure to the downside, right? So currently we have this massive sell all the way to this level. And what happened? We are currently experiencing some sort of bullish move in the market. Okay, although what is happening here to me is more like should I say market manipulations. I don't want to believe people are manipulating the market, but then some strange behaviors happen which could be as a result of some volume of money that may be pumped in, that will result to some of this unusual move that you will see sometime in the market. It's just like in currency pair where we see the effect of fundamental news and you start seeing the market throwing wicks or having some huge momentum candles like that. So on the 4 hour, we see that price give us this bullish move, taking this high and this high. Although initially I was having the expectation that price may decided to trade to this high. This was technical expectation that I was having before, but we have to follow up on the most recent price actions that we can see. And the most recent price action that we can see is the fact that, yeah, does somebody want to say something? I see someone is asking a question. He said when the daily is bearish and the 4 hour is bullish, which buyers will you take? What you do in that case is to check what the 1 hour time frame is doing, the 1 hour or the 2 hour time frame is doing. If the daily is bullish, the 4 hour is bearish, and the 1 hour is bearish, you will take a bearish trade. If the daily is bullish, the 4 hour seems bearish, and the 1 hour is bullish, that is more like a confusion. If you are not very, very clear and you are not very, very keen to the flexibility on trading pullbacks, you can avoid such trade. But anytime you see that the daily market is bullish and the 4 hour is bearish, the 4 hour is bearish and the 1 hour is bearish, you can actually follow the 4 hour trend. That means you should look out for a sell setup. So, but if you have the daily bearish, 4 hour bullish, 1 hour bullish, you go with what the 1 hour and the 1 hour and the 4 hour is doing. So I hope I've answered your question. So for this particular pair, if we want to go to 1 hour to see if we have a clearer view of what price is doing on the 4 hour, because this is more like a pump and dump that is currently happening in this market. Yes, we have a couple of reactions that should tell us that markets are started buying. We have a sort of this was a low that was taken out by this. We had an attempt to break this low and it failed. So this was a failed lower low. an attempt to break this low to create a new lower low, but it failed. And then market started breaking structure, breaking structure. And another thing is, we just witnessed that price has just taken out this low here. It could be that price decides to use this low as a liquidity. We never can tell what will happen. But then, since this low has been taken out, that could be a signal for what? A change of character. You cannot deny that fact. So because of that reason, I want to go to the 1 hour to see if I have a reason why I should look out for a bearish situation on the 4 hour time frame. So on the hold on please guys, let me let the person that is trying to join this class in. Yes, so this is the 1 hour time frame. I want to see if we actually have a reason to take a trade from here. Another person is trying to join the meeting. You're welcome, Isaac. So the 1 hour time frame, I can see something happening around here, that price has just taken out this high here, and this could be my liquidity, and price is reacting from this zone. So if I go down to the 15 minute, it will become clearer. If I go down to the 15 minutes, it will become clearer. So let's check what is happening on the 15 minute first. So on the 15 minutes, you can see that, let me remove this so that you'll see the reason why I am taking, I said that I missed this particular trade yesterday. I realized that this was initially a high that was wicked out by this move. So I can even decide to use this as my liquidity. This liquidity I'm always calling is very, very essential. It is very, very paramount. You need to learn about it. It will help you a lot. For me, there are a lot of liquidity in the market. Every highs and lows, there are liquidity there. But for the sake of simplicity, I am working with 3 types of liquidity: transactional liquidity, structural liquidity, and inducement liquidity. These are the 3 ones that I look out for. So price reacted from this, and you can see that market is actually selling off from this level. So it's already a missed trade, and there is nothing we can actually do right now. Maybe market will decide to sell all the way down, but then for us to have a possibility to join, I need to see that maybe market will, as price is moving all the way down, it will create something like this for me, maybe something like this. Then I can now start looking out for re-entry around here. If I see something like that, good, I'm fine. But if it doesn't give me a structure to trade, don't try to catch a falling knife because you might get injured. So when price has left your POI, I don't think there is any good reason why you should, start fighting the market or trying to make re-entry. So that's that about V25. Let's see what takes V50 index or V51S. This one that we have not seen any trade to take. The only one is this what's it called? All right, let me check what is happening on the 4 hour time frame, because since I'm already seeing a setup around here. This market is bearish. It is very, very obvious. The market is bearish. Price was bullish around here. We had a sweep of this high, right? Price created this level, and it was already wicked out. It was a liquidity level that was wicked out before we started having this sell. So in a situation like this, I don't want to say, there's one thing that we're told in trading. They will tell you that what they are doing in trading is to buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high. Please, that thing does not work in trading. You don't try to start looking for buy scenario because you notice the market has been selling for a very long time. It does not make sense. The idea is to sell low and buy high. When in a normal business system or in a normal commercial, if you go to a grocery store, if you notice that price of commodities reduced from maybe $20 to $5 or $1, it is okay for you to buy as much as you can. Maybe an item you are buying for $20, you are told that price has reduced or has fallen from 20 to 10 or to 5. Buy as much as you can. But when it comes to trading, if price is trading initially at $20 and reduced to 5, don't look out to buy, look out for where to sell. So sell low, buy high. You have to discontinue that belief system that you have to buy high. You have to buy low and sell high. That thing does not work in trading. So having said that, since price is bearish, we want to look out for what? Bearish continuation. So I'll go to 15 minutes direct, because if I have a confusion on the 4 hour, I can check 2 hour and 1 hour. But then since the 4 hour is very, very clear to me, I want to go to 15 minutes to see what is happening, if I have a trade set up or not. So, and on the 15 minutes, clearly we can see that price has taken out this okay, we had this high here that was taken out. Price created a sort of liquidity that should be taken out in time to come, and then resting above that is an unmitigated supply level. If you go to the 5 minute time frame, you will see this is an unmitigated supply candle. So I'm very much interested in what price we do when it comes here. You can do everything right and still hit SL. That is one thing that I am preaching that people may not like, but I will always try to tell you guys the actual truth regarding trading. I told you before now that there is no absolute right or wrong in the market. You are just looking for a system that is working and you want to work with it. That is just all that you need. So I'm very much interested in what price we do when I'm from this level. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can do that. So that means I have a POI here to look out for a trade entry for a continuation sell. So there are other couple of POIs around here as well. We have a lot of POI resting above, but then they are very, very far from the current price action, from the current where market is. So since this is just a live analysis that we are looking at for a trade to take, I don't think we'll wait for price to come in here today. But these are also areas where there are a lot of setup to consider. We have a sell-off from here. Anytime you see price is selling or buying, there is always something that price must have done, which is what? Liquidity sweep. This is one area where such situations happen. Price took out this high, reacted to a supply level here and started selling down. This was also a high that price took out and started selling off. So most of the time there has to be that high that will be taken. So if I see a reaction from this level, I may be interested, and this high will serve as my liquidity. And if I see a reactions from here, I will also be interested, and this high will serve as what? My liquidity. As simple as that. So that is that. Let me know, do you guys have any particular pair in V50 index? You guys remember this trade? This trade is still on. This trade is still on. Where is it? I think I sent this trade for a couple of days in the group. I sent this trade to you guys on, I can't remember the date. But then market has been selling since then. Market has been selling since then. I think the TP was around. Yeah, it's pretty simple. V50 index buy. The daily time frame seems bearish. We have a change of character on the 4-hour to give us, a bias for a buy. Scaling down to 15 minutes, we have a sweep of a previous low, right? A break of structure, retracement that is beyond 50% fib level, which will be considered as my structural liquidity. Price has just swept it with a wick, but then we have an unmitigated OB below this wick. So if by chance market comes to this unmitigated OB to mitigate it and give us a good reaction, we should have a trade for a possible 4-hour continuation buy. So that is that about the 50 index. Let me see. Okay. We have just 15 minutes more to end this call. So I think I am going to give room for question and answer. Is there any question? Please, if you are joining this, your question as to what liquidity means. Liquidity just means money. And that is what actually controls what is happening in the market. So markets move from an area of liquidity to area of liquidity. And what those things mean on the chart is they represent both highs and lows, swing points in the market. All of these levels are levels where there is liquidity. And the reason is retail traders are actually, or those that trade support and resistance, or people that trade breakout and retest only. They are always, they understand where they want to enter their market when they see reactions. And then there is these institutions or the smart money traders, the big firm, the people that, I don't want to call them, I don't think one person can do that, but then there are a group of individuals that have the capacity to put in some significant amount of money to actually push price. So they understand how normal retail traders are, because retail traders just contribute to like 5%. All the retail traders, and you and I are the retail traders, so they contribute to like 5% of the volume of money generated that has been generated in the trading space. And if you check by record, we have about $8 trillion per day. So this $8 trillion, all the retail traders you can think of contribute just 5% of it. That means that there are bigger people or bigger things that are contributing to this money that is flowing in the market. So those bigger this thing, sometimes they refer to them as institution, or you see these people are trading ICT or smart money concept SMC. They will always refer to, you hear them saying institutional order flow, and they are talking about those big firms. They are not trying to follow their footprint. They are not trying to trade alongside with them, because over time it has been tested that it is always advisable to trade in alongside with where these big firms are actually trading, because most of the time they try to push price to where these retail traders are placing their stop loss. It's not like maybe they are monitoring you, like when you put your stop loss here, they are going to come after it. No, they are not monitoring anybody, but it's just by what majority are doing. And that is why I tell you that if you want to make money in trading, you need to do what majority are not doing in terms of how you think and how you act towards the market. So if someone here will probably consider this level as what? someone around this level, someone will consider this level as what? Area of support and resistance. And someone here will also consider this level as what? Area of support and resistance. In fact, someone will enter a market from here, and when you ask them, you say there is this double bottom that was formed here. This double bottom that was formed here is actually what? A liquidity. And what did price do? Price came below it, because if you are entering from here, your stop loss will definitely be around here. So price came below this level and actually took them out. By this time where this incident happened, whoever is making trade entry from here is already crying that the market was moving in their favor before, and then before they know, price has taken them out, and they will be in great pain now. But the big firm that are actually manipulating this price, they understand that this is human psychology. This is how these people think. So they push price below, and now there is possibility that price will start going in their favor. So most of the time where you will see that price will take you and start moving in your favor, just know that you have just been used as what? Liquidity. And that is why I am putting my entry below this level. That if at all price needs to take liquidity, it will probably would have taken all of these persons out before we are now trying to, we are now chance to join the move afresh, believing that price will now continue to move in our favor. But then that is just a basic way to understand the concept of liquidity. But it will be difficult for me to just say I'm using this liquidity when you are not trading the same thing that I am trading. So that is just basically what I can say regarding your request on liquidity. I hope we are good. Who asked this question?
Yes,
Sharon.
thank you, sir.
I hope that makes sense. All right, God bless you. Thank you very much. So we can continue. We're waiting for this. I'm very much interested in this trade. If price come here, I'll take this trade. So which other pairs should we check? How much time do we have left? This time is no longer showing. Now that means that it's okay. Let's quickly check V250. That will be our last for today. Maybe we can have. Okay, John, you want to ask a question?
Good morning.
You're raising up your hand. Good morning, my boss.
My question is very
good morning,
short.
sir. Good morning.
Like as an FDI trader, what type of liquidity do you want to look for?
Yeah, what kind of what do you call your strategy? FPI?
It's more like the type of.
What's the full meaning of FBI, please?
Like more like the type of trading. I don't know. Yes.
Okay.
There are some videos I've watched for something different from yours. That's why I asked.
The thing is, you have to try not to complicate things for yourself. If you are very much comfortable with, in my YouTube channel, there are a lot of this thing there. If you are very much comfortable with the strategies that you are using, I believe that the strategy has already developed a framework for you to follow. Now, if I am giving you another one, it might counteract that particular strategy. So what I can say is, you have the option to learn the same way that I am trading, or stick to what you already know. Because if I tell you this is what you should look out for, and maybe what is in that strategy is not the same, that would be a lot of confusion in your head. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
So, like, part of trading ideas, what are the types of liquidity?
All right. Feel free.
Before you take your entry.
I look out. Okay. I look out for. Do you know what they call swing structure? First thing, I need to see a swing structure. Second, I need to see structural liquidity. And lastly, I need to see either a QMR means Quasimodo reversal, or an order block.
Thank you so much. I understand.
That's just basically that. All right, no problem. Thank you. I wanted us to look at V251S. I actually took this trade from, I don't know if it is from here or from here. I think I took this trade from here. Is it here? And I closed somewhere around this level. I'm coming. Let me check. Let me check my. Price is still selling. That's good. This is the trade that we took in that VIP group. For those who did not join this class early. Where is this 250? Let me see. I have plans of swinging that trade though. I don't know why I went to close. I think I closed around here. Okay, this is the trade. Thank God it's still there. I even entered late because this is where the trade I was supposed to make enter the trade from after the close of this candle. But it was yesterday. Like I said, someone came to my place, so I was just not very much focused on the chart. So I made a trade. I entered from exactly this level, and then I closed around here. And you see market is still selling. But then I'm anticipating that price will clear all this low here. These are all liquidity that needs to be taken, all of this low to this level. So I wanted to swing this trade, but then it is what it is. I've taken my profit, that's all. So maybe we'll stop here today. The ones that we've done analysis on, you guys can just try and monitor it. Any of them that plays out, if I catch any of them, I'll drop in the group. But if I don't, because I'm not going to promise that I will look out for all of them. That is why sometimes it's good that you learn to monitor the trade. If I'm not able to catch the move and you guys did, glory to God. If you have a question, you can always come to my DM. There's always a link that will link you to my DM from the Telegram group. So this I will be stopping today. Thank you for your participation, and God bless you all.